Hello guys, welcome to my channel Semipai the New. So today I have been talking about a topic in my native language, Italian. So I was asking myself, I was wondering if I would have been able to share the same topic with the English speaker followers. Okay, there are many of you who are English speakers among my followers. I'm kidding. Anyway, so I was wondering if I could talk about the same topic in English, and the topic is sharks. Okay, so basically there is an Italian guy, a young guy called Matteo. Can't remember the surname, it's not very important. 20 years old. He lives in Australia and he has been bitten by a shark, and that caused him to lose a limb. In particular, he lost the one of his legs, basically. Okay. So what I want to talk about is this, all right? So basically, he came back to Italy talking about this, and then he was invited in a podcast, in a YouTube podcast called Muschio Selvaggio. Anyway, that's not important. And basically what he was saying, what I call the usual crap. Did you hear that? I've never said that. Anyway, okay, the usual. Okay, basically, what is the usual? Is when basically on the telly you probably have heard them before. What are they gonna say about sharks and bears? Okay, at least that's what happens in Italy. Okay, so in Italy, if something like that happened, and I mean a guy being bitten by, is it bitten or bit? I can't remember, I need to check. I think it's bitten, isn't it? Anyway, let's leave it like that, okay? You know, my English is not perfect, so I need to improve. I always speak in Italian, and probably this is gonna be one reason, okay, starting to vlog in English that is gonna make me improve my English, okay? Since I'm not having a great success in Italian, maybe I will have it in English, right? So basically, yeah, so this guy goes to the podcast, invited, and what he's saying is, sharks don't eat humans. Sharks don't deliberately attack humans. We humans are not in their menu. Okay, so I don't know if you agree or not with that, but that's what I call the golden. Okay, why is that? That is because, okay, what I personally think is that we are actually on the menu. Okay, so he was bitten by a tiger shark. Okay, so this guy says that, basically tiger sharks, because he says sharks, so tiger sharks or white sharks, they are not interested in humans. Okay, do you think that is true, that tiger sharks and white sharks are not interested in humans? Well, I think that is not true, okay? That is not true at all. Okay, and because I think that if you happen to be in the proximity near a tiger shark or a white shark, well, the chances that you are gonna be bitten by a shark are very high. Okay, okay, and you might as well being eaten by a shark, and that is what has been happening a lot recently. If you think of the Russian guy in Egypt, if you think about other tourists that died in Egypt because of sharks, so you see that is quite frequent, and some of the people who encountered sharks have been lucky enough to come back and tell the story, but not everybody, not everyone. A lot of them, they just died or ended up in the shark's belly, right? So yeah, so I'm here to basically disagree with whoever wants to share this idea that sharks are not interested in humans, that we are not on their menu. It's like they kind of, they want to be kind of pacifist, or it's like if sharks or bears were like humans. Okay, so we need to be careful not to picture them as dangerous, or I don't know if their intent is like they don't want to spread panic among the population. Every time someone has been bitten by a shark or eaten by a shark, or anyway killed by a shark, they don't want to spread panic, fear of sharks or of bears. Okay, so I don't know what's the real intention behind this behavior, behind their words. Okay, I don't know why they are saying that, but anyway, I'm here to fight that kind of reasoning, that kind of thought, according to which we can be relaxed about sharks around sharks because we are not on their menu. Anyway, I think it's total. Also the same guy who has been bitten by a shark, the same guy who has lost his leg, basically what happened with him, he said that he lives in Australia, and basically he decided to on that morning he decided that he wanted to to swim, okay, to go and to have a swim in the sea. So basically he said I live in the north, so I can't go in the north because beaches are not basically are closed to people because of sharks. Okay, so it's not allowed to swim in the beaches in the north of Australia. That's what he said. Okay, because of sharks. Okay, not because of pollution. Okay, those beaches are not closed because of pollution of some kind of algae. Do you say algae in English? Anyway, they're not closed for that reason, but they are closed because of sharks, because sharks are dangerous. So he traveled to the south of Australia in order to be able to swim in a beach, in the sea. Okay, to swim in the sea. And what happened there? But well, he found a tiger shark that ate his leg, or probably he didn't manage to eat the leg. I think it just bitten it. Okay, bitten it, right? And then so this caused, of course, to lose his leg. Okay, anyway, what I want to say is that so after what happened to him, he goes on the telly and says that we shouldn't worry about sharks. The sharks are not dangerous, and I don't know what you guys think about it, but I think that this person somehow is not being honest, is not being truthful to us. Okay, because if we were not on the menu of sharks, if sharks were not so dangerous, you could have been allowed to swim in the north of Australia. Why those beaches are closed to humans, to people? You know, you, as we say in Italy, you have to make peace with yourself, you know, with your brain, you know. It's either one thing or the other, you know. You said that we are not on the menu, although you had to travel down south to find a beach where you were allowed to swim, thinking, you know, thinking that the population of shark wouldn't be, you know, relevant there in that area, you know. So what I want to say is that, you know, so yeah, you know, I wonder, you know, I ask myself, why these people are saying these kind of things. I really don't understand. Or for example, you know, there was a case of a bear who attacked a young person, a runner, okay, very fit guy, you know, that was running in the mountains of Italy, in a region called Trentino, okay. So this guy lost his life because of a bear, because he had been attacked by a bear, right? So, and then the same thing happened again. So on the telly, the only thing you would hear on the telly, bears are not dangerous. You know, I could understand if, you know, I mean, but they should be honest, you know. It's not that, how can I say, if they are trying to prevent, you know, the population from being angry at the bears, and then, you know, try to get revenge, okay, on the bears, you know, try to, okay, go and hurt the bears, okay, I would understand. But no, actually I wouldn't, because I like the truth, you know. So, and when I say that, you know, you have to say the truth. So if a bear is dangerous to humans, that doesn't mean that you have to kill the bears, you have to do something to the bears, you have to limit the freedom of the bears. No, I will still love the bears, totally, like I love the sharks, in a way. No, I do love the sharks, you know, but, you know, I would never swim in Egypt, in the Red Sea. I would never swim in Australia, or really, if I'm gonna, you know, take a swim in Australia, I would be 100% careful of where I'm going, you know. I would, you know, just look at, you know, in front of me, and you know, I would just, you know, how can I say, just take a very, very quick swim without indulge, you know, without staying there too long in the water, you know, because I know that Australia is dangerous, you know. You can lose your life, or like in the case of that guy, you could lose a limb, you know. Who likes to lose limbs? Who like to lose legs? Nobody, you know. I wouldn't go there myself, you know, because I know that sharks are dangerous, you know. You could potentially, somebody could say, okay, sharks are actually basically in all the seas, you could be attacked by a shark anywhere. Yes, it is true, but like the chance that you're going to be attacked by a shark in the Adriatic Sea on our side, where I stay, Ancona, you know, on the Italian side of the Adriatic, is very, very minimal, right? Although, and even though chances are very low, you know, there was a guy in either 2008 or 2014, who was killed by a shark, by a white shark, you know, in the Adriatic Sea in Croatia, right? So, yeah. So, I repeat. So my point is, why people on the telly, on YouTube, on podcasts, especially in Italy, probably not in UK, because you are a little bit smarter than that, I hope. You know, why they are saying, you know, when something happened, oh, people, you know, folks, you can relax because sharks are not dangerous to us. You know, we are not on the menu. You know, I really don't understand. I really want to fight that idea. You know, that idea is not true. That idea is false. Okay, it's a fake news. Okay, sharks are very dangerous, especially tiger shark and white shark. Oh, and about this, I want to say that guy, that Matteo that was bitten by a shark, basically he also said, because he was basically bitten by the shark, near the shore. He wasn't in high waters. Okay, he was actually, the water would arrive, at this height of his body, so the water was low. Okay, and so he also said on this podcast, on this Italian podcast, he said that sharks don't usually go in such low water, and I would reply to him that since he has been bitten by a tiger shark, I would say, well, another lie. You are covering us with a lot of lies. You are showering us with a lot of lies. I don't know why you're saying that, because tiger shark, you're either ignorant. I'm saying you are either ignorant or maybe you're not, but why would you say that? Tiger shark, it's actually their habit to go in shallow waters, to hunt, because they have better chances to find turtles, and a lot of other animals that they like, in shallow water. So they are expert in fishing, in hunting in shallow waters. So I don't understand why, you lose your limb and then you go on the telly, say, guy, relax, nothing happened, I mean, I am a shark lover. I watch shark every day on my phone, and I would never, it's not that if you're saying, guys, tiger shark are dangerous to humans, that's why I had to travel from the north to the south, to find a beach that wasn't, where it was allowed to swim for humans, Okay, it's not that I'm gonna hate sharks, and yes, probably I'm gonna fear sharks, but that's normal, that's correct. That's why the beaches are closed, because we humans should fear sharks. If the sharks are high in presence, if there is a lot of sharks, if it is known that that area, okay, that part of the sea is there is plenty of sharks. Yes, I don't want to swim there, and the Australians, they know that, and they close the beach to people, so it's not a mystery that sharks are actually dangerous. So why are you saying the contrary? Why are you covering us? You are throwing at us a lot of lies, dear Matteo. Yeah, okay, so please, okay, you are a good man. I always stand it up with you, for you, when an Italian journalist, basically there was this Italian journalist that is known to be a troublemaker, to normal people. Basically, when normal people ended up in social being famous in social media, there is this journalist, is a female. Everybody knows her in Italy. Basically, she tends to kind of be a troublemaker to them. Okay, so basically, for example, there was an Italian owner of a restaurant owner that posted on social media that she was fighting against people who ate gay people and handicapped people. She said a customer complained about being next to a gay person and to a handicapped person, and basically this journalist ended up saying that this post, this story that the restaurant owner put on the social media was a fake news, and the restaurant owner, she posted this just to attract new customers and to attract all the people that are, of course, in favor of civil rights and gay people, and make all the environments accessible to handicapped people and or people with handicap or disabled people, right? Okay, guys. So yeah, so I was saying I got a bit lost there. Anyway, so I was saying that basically when Matteo was attacked by this journalist, that anyway, she's called no, I'm not gonna say the name. Okay, anyway, she's a female. You can find her online. Okay, and basically, I standed up. What did I say? I stood up. I stood up in favor of Matteo. Because she said, this journalist said, that he collected money, he raised, he fundraised a big sum of money, and she was saying, okay, why are you collecting this money, fundraising this money if healthcare in Italy is free, and to have a new leg you're not going to spend any money because healthcare is free in Italy. Okay, so but he, I would have replied. I replied. I mean, in my social media or whatever. I don't remember where, or with my friends. Anyway, that basically, the guy had all the rights to ask for money from whoever want to support him, because you're probably gonna stop to work, so you're gonna need money. And then, as he said, his family was traveling to Australia, and there was a lot of tickets. The ticket from Italy to Australia is very, very expensive, and the way back, of course, so a lot of money. And also the free healthcare in Italy doesn't cover you for the best leg. Okay, they're not going to provide you with the best leg if you want to to run, or the guy is very fit, very, very healthy, very young, so of course he wants probably one of the best legs, and so I am in favor of him getting as much money as he can, okay, to have a better future, okay, because he lost a leg, and of course he's disadvantaged, right? So anyway, what do you think, guys, about this? Have you noticed any behavior like that from the people who talk on the social media or on the telly about sharks not being dangerous to humans and stuff like that? I hate it. I don't like this kind of speeches, this kind of talk. I think that sharks are dangerous. As I said, white shark, tiger shark, bull shark, they are dangerous to humans, and that's it. So you have to pray not to be in their vicinity, because you could end up in their belly, or you could end up, if you're lucky, losing one of your legs or arms, if you're lucky, as I said. Okay, so guys, if you like this, if you enjoyed what I said, my speech, please leave a like on this video and share it, and subscribe and activate the bell. And as I said, at the beginning, my English is not the best, so please forgive me if my talking, if there was a few errors here and there. I hope you can understand, but please feel free to correct me. So I can improve, right? Okay, bye bye, guys.